shoots have been canceled like the day of before I left my house, but they've never been canceled like on the way there. Cause I have a story about that, but it didn't happen to me. You'll find out when I tell the story in the future. But yeah, so we get to the destination that we tried to go to before, and actually the first place that we stop at is just like a parking lot, because the actual shooting place is like up a mountain or something. Like you have to drive to get there, like you can't walk. So like in the first place we get there, and then they give us clothes to change into, and of course it's cold because there's no changing room. So like I'm like changing outside of the van, putting my clothes on. It's like monk clothes, so it's not super thick either, but there's multiple layers. And yeah, we're just there changing, and then after we change, they're like, it's like a rotation of the same car taking people to the shooting location. And the shooting location is like a temple, like a monk temple or something like that, and it's like on the top of a mountain. Not really like a mountain, but just like you have to drive up this hill to get there. And that's why the shoot was canceled the other day, like 2 weeks before, because like the weather, the streets were really icy, and like I guess it was dangerous to like drive up there because like it's a steep angle. So yeah, I think because of snow and ice, like it was canceled because they were like, we can't go up this mountain to shoot this scene. So yeah, we found that out when we were on our way up there. And then like when we got up there, they parked the car, and then they take us to the waiting room. And actually the waiting room was there's the clip, I'll show the clip at some point in the story, but the waiting room was where we're eating like at the tables. That was the waiting room. And then when they were shooting in there, like you just had to wait outside or wait somewhere, but not in there. But anyway, so we're in the waiting room, and then they tell us what we're gonna do that day. So we have to do like a scene with beads, like we're making a bead necklace and like stuff like that. And then they tell us we're gonna be like making bibimbap, something like that. They just give us a rundown of what we're doing that day. Like it doesn't take too long, but yeah, that's all we have to do that day. So the first scene, actually in the drama, first scene that pops up is the making the bibimbap, and then the next scene is making the bead necklace. But when we shot it, we did the beads first. So they take us to this temple room, and they just tell us where to sit. Like, okay, you sit here, and then you sit here, like blah blah blah.